Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? We've got both sides without a drive gauge. How will they overcome this? Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Throws them to negate the block. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. The jump in catches them. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Oh wow, look at the damage that did. Fantastic. Oh, burnout triggered. Going in. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Spinning bird kick. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Knocks them out of the air. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starts things off with a jump in. Air slasher. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Player 1 goes out the last round with a super. They spent that cash, but will it come back to bite them? Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Keep the sunset ranka. We're gonna see what a beast Chun-Li is with her feet here. Anti-air in the clutch. Jump. Player 1 walls flat into the card frame. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation. All the throw connects. Amazing. That corner is starting to look. Nothing stops this train. Oh, yo, Rock Super here. Gets into perfect fireball range. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Jump, knocked them out of the air. What? Shrug that off.
Damn.
That's enough. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Peppers them with the lightning kick. Solid combo. The order makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Definitely shuts out the jump. Both fighters' drive gauges are empty. Let's see how this affects the neutral game. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Alright, what's coming up next? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Next hit will end the intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? They're jostling for the digs in deep to get that driving. Player 1 can build off this lead. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Rattles them with a spinning. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Both of our combatants are cooking up. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Solid anti-air. Brushes that off and keeps going. Yes, sir. More fuel to the fire. Hook them up. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
He kept running like a bitch and shit.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Ready?
All right, first round. What's going to happen? That was a solid anti-air. Nothing but air for the impact. Still slugging it out here. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. The pressure is so a gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player two, Holden hits the overthrow throw out of the tunnel. A quick breather. This may be it.
Come on, man. How the fuck I can't get it?
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Extending that drive gauge. Grabs and throws him away. Dashes up. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player one is in a very good problem from above.
Come on, man. So I can't break that shit.
Both sides. Oh, yo! Rock super hit. Player two is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Looking for a hole. Noticeable luck. Here comes the boom! Oh, come on, kid. Are you kidding me? Player two has got to be feeling good getting the win of that absolute carnage. Hits the drive. Lightning kicks. Big exchange blow. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good.
Well, come on with that shit, man.
Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Both fighters will want to utilize what
man, come on with this shit, man. How's he doing that? You don't have nothing, and he keep doing the whole Yugen.
Medium kick hit, KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Tries to set the tone with that charge, brushes that off and keeps going. Rattles them with a spinning bird. That combo did decent damage. Spinning bird kick. What'll happen here? Goes for the massage. A drive impact could end it all here. Player
man, come on, man.
Oh, burnout trigger.
Fucking cheating and shit.
Both fighters
look at that.
Something? Players, were they baiting them into that? There's a bar on a Kikosho.
What the fuck, man?
Uses their drive gauge.
That ain't cheating, man. That's cheating shit, man. How the fuck?
Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
When the hell he supposed to fucking jumped over me and I already did my power. I know.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Solid combo. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Neither of them willing to back off here. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Smart use of the invincibility on the Overdrive Tensho. Rattles them with a spinning bird. Knockdown and player 2 can't use any drop burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Goes for the massage. This might be a pin. Reads the jump in perfectly. A real test of nerves here. This flatlines them. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Akuma's going in. Gets the jump in. Throws him to negate the block. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Trips him up. Jump in. Goes for the super art? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a trip. Their super art gauge is running nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round.
Now you understand.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Was looking for that jump attack. Reaches out with the lightning kicks. Big opportunity coming. Teleport Oboro hit. Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Going in. Not for a super art. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive kit. Burnout activates.
Damn, man.
But still anyone's game. Demon Blade kick. Risky up close scrap still going. Flatlines them. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first.
There we go.
Player, burnout triggered. Player 1 with a slight lead. Draw super hard incoming. Player 1 is in burnout state. Against more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Just sobering them with blows to rain on their parade. This kind of violence is a beautiful thing. We see a drive impact here? Okay, here we go. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in?
Oh, man. This guy.
Escapes the corner. Hadouken. Demon Raid now? They're using a fireball to force a reaction.
How the fuck I can't hit him?
Demon Raid done. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Oh,
Damn.
it's enough? Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
A new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Ready? Then show me.
No mercy.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Knockdown. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. They hit each other. That's one huge life. Gets Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Can't tech the throw. Projectile to try and change the situation. Dual gain control of the match in the early going. Reaches out with the lightning kick. Goes for the jump in. They return to center stage. Looking for a chance. Jumps up. Copes with a medium kick. Rattles them with a spinning bird. Looking to impress with this super. Hits the Sosa Bronca. She's gonna give them a rabid beat out for some serious damage. There's a change of sides. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Going in, noticeable life lead is a comeback still off, squeezing the impact to finish. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Throws them to negate the block. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. All right. Oh, the air throw falls short. Backs them into the corner. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Opts for the throw. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. What are they thinking here? Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Was looking for that jump attack. Gets the jump in. Knockdown. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Will we see a drive impact? Time to do some damage after that wall splat. Nice read with the cannon spike. Gets in a sends a bar on a Kikosho. That's not gonna hit. Finishes with the throw. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night.
I'm not gonna
What
fight
else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Gets carried to the corner. Player two did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Still slugging it out at this range. Jump? What'll happen here? They were expecting that drive impact. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Going on the offensive? Cannon spike? Nice block on the overhead. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Player two will need to play... burnout activates. Player two and eats it. Oh, you never know what can happen here. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Don't underestimate.
Final round. Fight!
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. They're going for the super arc? That's not going to hit. Oh, the throw connects. What do both players do without a super to lean on? Carried to the corner. This may be thrust that off. We see a drive impact here. Overdrive lightning kick with some left hook. That back row was huge. Off of me. This may turn into a big chance. Oh man, this is a scary range. Even the slightest burns out. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Both sides get overhead, but it won't work. Player two can't let this simmer. They're just gonna go. Are you kidding me? Player one is a force to be reckoned with.
Like my goodness.
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Player 2 has the life lead. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. This is a real back and forth match. They definitely know what the other is capable of.
A drive impact could end it all here.
From up above. Player KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
Spinning bird kick.
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
Jumps up, brushes that off, and keeps going. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick.
Going in. Looking for springs forward with the drive rush. Barely blocks the jump in. Super hard on looking to impress with this super.
Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this?
And it's just enough. Solid read on the bars.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Goes for the jump in to start.
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Crowns them from above. Player 2 burns out. Breaks it. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we get a cross-up attack. Player 2 needs to take a turn out, but they may have a plan here. Both fighters' drive gauges might be burned out, but the fire still blazes. Looking for a hole. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Close range projectile.
Sure you can.
Oh, the throw connects. Okay. Oh my God, they just jumped it up. That corner is starting to look scary. Jump. Excellent block. This is a critical. The drive impact doesn't work. He adds a bit of OD spice there.
Sure you can.
Okay, nobody blink. They are done. Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. Medium kick into. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge.
Solid combo. Lots of aggression from both sides. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Anti-air drops them. Throws them to negate the block. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Throws a fireball.
Were they baiting them into that? They return to center stage. Reaches out with a lightning kick. Burnout activates. Yo, kicking off their facial features with a Hyokuzen.
What'll happen here? Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Noticeable life with,
Ooh, does them dirty. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? And you gotta do better than that. Oh, makes it on the fireball.
we're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining.
Both sides getting ready. Shoots their shot.
Oh my god, they just jumped it up!
Up to spend the meter on the super.
Player 2 is up. This is gonna hurt.
Shakes things up with a fireball. Crowns him from above.
Overdrive lightning kick with some leftovers. Scrambling here to avoid that corner. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? What's next?
Running.
Looking for a hole.
Now they can use drive. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play Impact Peekaboo? Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? They both decide to ease the tension and back off. They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Someone's gotta make a move. Great job in escaping that corner pressure.
Running like, oh, get your whole ass out of here. Fucking running.
Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. The jump in is denied. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. They're being absolute hit them with a stop and power. Beautiful setup with that attack. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Carefully shuts out the jump in. Gets the jump in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Drive gauge finally recovers. Just out of range for that throw. The soup bears the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing.
To the back of the
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Medium heats it up with a combo into super. Player 2 has the life advantage.
Sure you can.
Medium kick hit. Spinning bird kick. Player 1.
Man, come on, man.
In. Rushes that off and keeps
They
going.
be cheating on this game, man.
Experiencing burnout. They must have a game plan here with a critical up. Drops him hard. Takes in the throw.
Okay.
Player 2 took no time to
They're
finish
running
that
to the
fight.
back of the screen like a bitch, man. What is he playing for? Irritating.
Track training. Metro City down.
I'll show you how I my man.
You like blood, you kept running.
A new warrior has entered the ring.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Gets a chance with that jump.
Oh my God, bro.
Takes them all the way to the corner. Big counter. Knockdown. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fire.
Fuck.
The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive management. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. Overdrive has shown defeat for more damage. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. A quick breather. Burnout activates. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? What'll happen here? Player 2 will need to play it experiencing burnout. The fighters return to the... just goes for it at this range. We're so close to the end of the round that it may not matter that both... This is what a finish!
Ooh,
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Blocks the low heavy.
Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with.
Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Knockdown. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. All right, what's coming up next? Burnout is triggered. Can't tech the throw? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juice. Brushes that off and keeps going. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Where is their opening? So they break forward to pressure the KO. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Everything up until now. Oh, burnout triggered. Shoots off a fireball up close. Jumps. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Both fighters planning something? Sneaks in above. Barely blocks the jump in. Big throws. Throws them. A quick breather. Are we gonna see a comeback here? G2 Hadouken. That's not gonna hit. Will we hit the drive? Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Who's gonna take what a finish?
go ahead, shot me.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checks with a medium kick. Gets the jump in. The super armor does its job. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? From up above. In a dire situation, will this super art connect? Limit decoupler hit! It's high jump buffet KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Drive boosted Hadouken. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Medium kick. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 1 needs to play conservative until their drive refreshes. We have burnout activates. A quick breather. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Going in. Still slugging it out as it crowns them from above. Both fighters, just how did they anticipate that jump in? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. It hits the drive. Experiencing burnout. Pokes with a kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Oh, he forward throws. Laying the pressure on Stick. Player 1 is in burnout. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides getting ready. Will this super art do anything? That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Amazing. No resources to work with. They got it. What a finish. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Oh, so sick of this guy, man. He's mad and square. Only but they not the best is square.
Now, find a new rival.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Lots of aggression from both
What the
sides.
fuck, man?
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Life lead opens up. Hits him for the stun. This might be over right here. The big play does it. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Got their eye on the air. Gets the jump in. Throws him. What's next? Risky up-close scrap still going. Player one will look to apply pressure here. They were expecting that drop. Springs forward with the drive rush. This is the grab. Hits him with a stopping block. Shinku Hadouken. Both fighters planning something? You gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Oh, burnout triggered. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Okay, here we charges up the plasma. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Drops him hard. Ooh, what a smart throw. What up, drive rush? Player one, sidelines him. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Zanku Hadouken. Shows the medium kick. Overdrive a Shogeki for more damage. The cross-up's good. Player one is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Gets him. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A brave forward jump there to start. Throws him. What's next? Jumps up. Gets the jump in. Hits him with a stopping block. Dashes up. Big throw. Knockdown and burnout triggered. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
They won't let me do shit.
Here comes a new challenger.
They keep on hitting me out the sky and shit, and I can't hit them.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Let us begin. Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Gets a chance at that jump in. The toss-up connects. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Anything could happen here. Life lead opens up. Player two, Chase tries him open with a Shoryuken. Goes for the jump in. The grab misses. Knockdown. Picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Zones with the fireball. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Nice tech. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Impact's a no-go. Player one can't let their burnout activate. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return.
Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Knockdown and burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. All the throw connects. Gotta be careful not to whip fires off the Shinku KO. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Throws out a projectile. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Player 1 needs to deal with this burn. This is a huge chance to make a feel it. This is looking bad. What are they gonna do? Order makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Burns the drive gauge. Parries the projectile. The jumping is denied. Throws him. What's next? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Time's the only thing moving here. Parries to cancel the fireball. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. Player 1 can build off this lead. Overdrive Hadouken. Knockdown and Swarm coming and goes for the Boris anti-air. Their spacing is so Shinku Hadouken.
Oh my god,
is working with a better gauge.
How the fuck I didn't hit him with that shit, man?
They've got the meter for a drive impact. In there.
This guy gets my nerves.
Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Projectile to try and change the situation. The drive parry was successful. Opts for the throw. Player 2 with the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a
Look at that, man.
That is all it took. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Left off a projectile to waste time. Parries the projectile. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. One fighter's drive gauge is just a ghost for the super art. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout, so they fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Big throws. A drive impact should end it all here. What'll happen here? Throws a fireball. Their will to win with burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Gets the critical. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna pack your bag?
Oh, what the fuck, man?
Both fighters, that's gonna leave them rattled. Player 1 can't use any drive-through. Gotta put sun, city, population, use. Oh, they got him! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see it.
Oh, we just do is slam the button. Turn that heater off.
Practice training. Metro City downtown.
Ready for you. As I command to spin.
Super hard-headed. Call me crazy.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The combo's there. Still slugging it out here. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Projectile to try and change the situation. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Does a good job of pushing back. Taking stock. This is a tough spot. Surprises them with a drive rush. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Will this super art connect? KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Spinning bird kick. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. What'll happen here? Grabs and throws them away. Springs forward with the drive rush. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive returns. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. They're going for the super art. Viper reporting in. Mission complete. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. All the throw connects. Big gauge difference here. And both fighters are raw super art incoming. Oh, we're going full third strike with a callback Hyokusen. Player 1 is on track to steal this back after that super. What are they gonna do? What a finish! Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. They were expecting that drive impact. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Below is denied. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Just out of range for that throw. Takes a trip. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play. Goes for the super art. Triggers the super and is looking to put this out of reach. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the opt for the throw to close it out. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes a trip, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive, springs forward with the drive rush. Serving them a severe beach out, and the fun's just starting. Player 1 drops them to half, closing the gap. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. They return to center stage. Clutch, anti-air. There she goes. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Back through the corner. Are we gonna play impact? Springs forward with the drive rush. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What the low? Cool your jet. Break through with the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? In with the crosser. Jumps up, crowns them from above. Brushes that off and keeps going. Jump! Oh my God! They just
how's he swinging before me, man? This game, every time I'm in the rhythm, whooping their ass, man, they start cheating.
Vintage. And both fighters sets up with the jump in. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation. A back throw for damage and vital positioning. Player 2 is in a there and whips. They're wide open. Player 1 stabs them. Getting up close and personal. Oh my God.
Look at that. How the fuck did she win that?
Is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while.
Oh,
they
shit.
really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back.
She ain't supposed to win that at all. I'm supposed to win that.
Spinning bird kick. Strings it all together.
Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Knockdown. They're barely perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Grabs him, jumps in. Still slugging it out at this range. A quick breather. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Experiencing burnout. Hits them with a stop and bob. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. There's a change of side. Knockdown and backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Raw critical. What's gonna happen? Trap them with a critical arm. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. This closes it out. Player 1 brings it home.
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. They're really being worked over in the corner. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What KO? Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Hits with the overhead. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Had the radar up and running. Goes low, hits them with a stop and bob. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive recovers. Not much life difference. Knockdown and Player 2, burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Will we see a drive impact? Feeling the throw is denied. Anti-air in the clutch. Oh my, the throw tech. Can they create an opportunity? The low kick hits. Oh, makes it on the fireball. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Let's get it. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Opts for the throw. Trips him up. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Life lead opens up. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Close them. What's next? Who will gain control of the match in the early going? That drive impact doesn't get through. Player 2 chases them down. Spinning bird kick. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What'll happen here? Brushes that off and keeps going. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 1 just goes for it at this range. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Both fighters planning something? Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Can they create an opportunity for themselves? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Ooh, what a smart flow! Both sides getting ready. Who will set the bait at this range? Sees the overhead coming.
fights back with authority. One chance hits the drive. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. The Jinran bends it on the fireball. Player 2 brings it home. This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Well,
see how the game when someone not doing moves, man.
They're barely hanging in there.
Look at that shit, man.
Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient. KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The super arm lands a punish counter for the first hit. 100 hand slap. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
Look, the game just keeps skipping. How can I hit him? Look, you see when I'm about to hit him, the game do that?
Still slugging it out at this range.
Look at that shit.
This could be big.
This nigga fucking cheating with his Wi-Fi.
Final bout. I hope they've got a stretcher on standby.
Makes no sense. Look, you see that? I can't move. Look, it stopped me. It won't let me jump or nothing.
Player 2 brings it home.
Cheap ass bitch. Play that nigga home.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one. Let's see what they try to do here.
Oh, look, another one. Another cheating person. Look at this Wi-Fi.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Both sides have full drive and plenty of power. Let's see how things open up. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Blocks the jump in. Solid combo. All right, what's coming up next? What a clutch side kick there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes the chance to hurt him. Goes for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Goes for the aerial Kikosho. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Will we see a drive impact? Grabs and throws him away. Taking stock. Takes in the throw. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps up. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Throws them to negate.
How the fuck is he, man?
Risky up close scrap still go. Hits them
I
with
get
a
so
stop
tired
and
of that
pop.
shit.
Player 1 will will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Going in, player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
Right now,
Their
like a
drive
hoe.
gauge, oh, burnout triggered. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something here. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be they're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit. The air throw. You've got to be mindful of drive
Right,
attack
that's
misses.
shit.
So fast on the air throw. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. A jump and whiffs. They're wide open. What's next? Yo, critical art now. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. What a finish!
Oh, it's going. Bitch. Let the rain squid. And I ain't playing them.
Opens with a jump in. We will add a bit of OD spice. Spinning bird kick. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. This is burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 2 is in burnout state. Burns out. Taking chunks out of each other here. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, here we go. A real test of nerves here. Okay, here we go. Players with a super art closes it out. Player 1 comes away with the win.
A new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Deal some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Grabs a solid advantage after that big combo. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? All right, what's coming up next? Neither of them willing to back off here.
My turn.
Can't tech the throw? Taking stock. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Life lead is there, but
Oh,
still
look,
anyone
the
can.
game doing that shit again.
Player
With that
1
Wi-Fi
takes the
shit.
round like a thief in the night.
Let's
What
pay
else can
attention.
they
Look,
get away
look.
with?
Nah, he's about to cheat. Look.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up
See,
until now?
see how it's slowing down so he can hit.
The grab misses. Shoots off a fireball up close. All right, what's coming up next? Medium kick. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Breaks the block with a throw. Connects with medium kick. A quick breather. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Medium kick hit. Brushes that off and keeps going. Going in. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of vertical super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up.
Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Closes it out!
I beat him. I ain't playing him no more.
Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with a jump in, pumps the brakes on the impact. The exchange blows. Spinning bird kick. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Player one needs to take advantage. Impact squat. Hits them with a
Look at that shit, man. This game.
Target combo into. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player two with the rhythm, owning the burnout, but they may have a plan here. Gotta do better than that. Player one is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Nothing.
Look at that shit, man. They want it.
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? They think this time to bust this out.
Look at that.
Tons of space between the fighters now.
They jumped all the way over my shit, man.
A jump? Lightning kick! I can't believe it!
Bitch. I ain't playing them no more. I'm not playing them no more. This Wi-Fi keep on glitching and shit. Look, you see that? I'm doing that. Why? Look, he putting on his cheeks now because he think I'm about to fight him again. So I got a surprise for him.
Replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Starts with a jumper. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
There you go.
Lots of aggression from both sides. What are they thinking here? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Player two has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
I'm in that square.
Trying to read each other here?
Come on, man. Let me hit this nigga, man.
Strings it all together. Takes a trip. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The jump in is denied. Life lead opens up. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be in there?
They keep doing the same ass little
Player
shit,
two
man.
picks up the first round. That'll
It's
give
my
them a
last
psychological
match.
advantage. Hits them with a stop and pop. Reaches out with the lightning kicks. Goes for the jump in. Player one has a slight life lead. Oh, what's this?
This is what I'm
Digs in
talking
deep
about.
to get that drive in. Player two will have to deal
They
with
won't
this
let me
dangerous
down
bout of
that
burnout
seat.
for a while.
So he's
Just
running
go
up
for
on
it
me.
at
Get
this
your
range.
bitch ass away.
Pulls out the big gun with a Sultan round cap. I never get tired of seeing this.
Look, it's
Here he
anything to
comes.
go down.
The exchange blows. Spinning bird kick. Did we see a drive hit back here? Both sides getting ready. Gets the counter, closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starts things up. Nothing stops this train. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Player one can't let this
Look at
simmer.
that.
They gotta start cooking.
Broke my motherfucking shit.
They're in range. We gonna see a jump in, a dash, reads the jump in
All you doing
perfectly.
is waiting on me to jump.
Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Serenity. What now? Rushes in. That corner is starting to look scary. The drive impact doesn't work. Looking for a hole. Back into the corner. What setup? Impact. Squat.
Running like a
A
hoe.
jump. SPK hits. Quick kick also. Getting in some real damage. We see a drive hit back here. Here comes the boom.
Look at this bitch. Bitch!
Player one made some smart moves there. Great game.
No, fuck. I'm out. That's a good YouTube.